Hey guys, how you doing today? I want to show you my beautiful Constellation. This is her newest leaf right here. But she is in major need of an up pot, so I am going to be doing that today. She's got roots coming out of the bottom, but I wanted you guys to see. I mean, this is such a beautiful plant. I absolutely love her. Look at the stems on her. I just love it. You got a big aerial root coming out. Whoops, right there. But I am going to be putting her, I just watered her yesterday, so she is all ready to rock and roll. I am going to be putting her into this big pot right here. It's a nice heavy black pot. So I'm going to get my camera situated. I think I'm going to have to move it a little bit. Okay, that should be pretty good for now. I'm going to be putting her, I have her in regular soil, a lot of bark, and perlite, which is what I'm going to be putting, the mix I'm going to be using for her again. Ticons are notorious for rotting out. I normally don't use bark in the majority of my mixes, not this much anyhow. But for her, I definitely have been being very, very careful. So she's all nice and watered and ready to go. I got her this summer. Not sure if I put... Yeah, I got her in June. This was a plant that I ordered her from Walmart. And she came with this leaf, this one, and this one, I believe. And then these other 4 have grown out. I do have a little bit of damage on this leaf, you can see. But, alright, I'm going to scoot her over. Oh, and I did have this pole in her just to try to hold her up while she was rooting out. I'm not sure. I'll probably put another pole in. Monsteras don't really need moss poles. They do need some kind of a support. This root, this air root that's sticking out, they're so pretty. They're like leopardy looking. But you can see, since I took it out, she is a little kind of fallen over. I'm going to put some bark and stuff in the bottom of this. Get this pot filled up. You can see it's not a huge, huge jump, but it's enough. It's wider, it's taller. I think it'll be perfect for her. I think this is a pot left over from when I bought a big Boston fern. My soil is so dry. Okay, I had to grab some more soil and bark. Alright, I'm going to move this and we'll pull her out of her pot. I lifted her out of the cover pot and I was kind of shocked to see the roots coming out like they were, which is good, but Monsteras grow so quickly. I'm going to try to be really careful. I wish I would have got to this plant before she grew out of the pot, but I have been being so careful with her that, you know, watering wise, that alright, now let's hope carefully I'm gonna just kind of push them through. There we go. Yay, I didn't lose any roots. And now I freed up another big pot for one of my anthuriums. Now I'm not going to do anything with her. I'm just going to lay her down. I'm going to try to use my finger to pull this root back so it don't break. I'm just going to lay her down here. I'm going to put her up towards the front a little bit. And then I am going to, oh shoot, did I let go of this? Okay, I need to grab my Velcro tape, because I definitely want to put that pull back in for support. I thought I had everything pretty ready, but I didn't. Alright, some of her bark fell out, so I'm just going to put it back in. Everything smells pretty good, so I'm not worried about that. This plant has been so fun to grow. She's so pretty. And I think she's going to I'm going to stick the pole in because she is really leaning. I'll try to put it back in the same spot that I had it. And then I want to try to get that aerial root covered. I'm just going to kind of use oh, that dirt's got me coughing. Just going to use the stalks to hold her back. That was kind of long, but it was already cut, so we are just going to go with it. I'm so glad that I got this plant. She is so pretty. I'm just going to try to aim that aerial root down. I'm going to make like a little tiny hole with my finger. Stick it down in there. Now I didn't use them, will that root come out again? The aerial root there. I covered her a little bit so she can grow down into the pot. But I didn't use them Super Thrive for fertilization, and she gets fertilized about every time that I water her. So and I just watered her yesterday, so I will not be watering her today because she was pretty, I gave her a nice big drink because I knew I was going to be repotting her very soon. Put my tag back in. Let me move my camera back up so you guys can see her. Oh, now she's in a taller pot. There we go, that's pretty good. But yeah, beautiful plant. Once I water her in about a week, my average is about once a week with this plant. But I use Super Thrive on her, and I've got her under my, I think it's my Sun Glow Grow Light, and she really seems to like it. I just love this plant. It is so pretty. I need to dust her off. I'm going to spray her down with my neem oil, and then I'll let her sit in here for a little while. Got dirt all over that leaf. I didn't really expect the Tycon to have so much variegation like this leaf does. I really don't care for it. I like this better, which was why I wanted the Ty for these beautiful speckly leaves. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like the plant, because, I mean, I do. I love it. It's beautiful. I'm just not really into... I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm just really not into big-time variegated plants. I like silver. I love the silver plants. I love burgundy plants, which I think is why I am so infatuated with anthuriums, because I love that silver that you get in them. That is just my jam. I'm not saying I don't like variegated plants. I think they're pretty, but they're just not... I don't have a lot of them, and I don't want a lot of them. It's just not, you know, just not my personal thing. So, but yeah, she's super pretty. I let this plant dry all the way out before I water her again because of the root rot issues. Now, what I've seen, the roots I've seen in the pot, they all looked really good. Monstera roots get super chunky. So I just pretty much have treated her like I do my green Monstera deliciosa. And I feed her regularly. I like to, when I up pot them, put them in much bigger pots, not crazy. Not with this one anyhow. And on my green Monstera, I put her in a huge pot, and she grows like crazy. But this one, since it's so prone to root rot, I don't do that. You can see I really did not go, I didn't go hog crazy in up potting, but it's enough that she's still, considering the time I've had this, I got, what I say, in July, it was already a pretty nice plant with these leaves. You know, with the bigger leaves on it when she came to me. But I would say probably by next summer I will have to put her into a bigger pot and or trim some roots, which I won't do that with this plant right away. I'll put her in a little bit bigger pot after this one, but probably after that will be my cutoff point for, you know, keep potting her up more and more and more and more. But it does look like this next leaf, this still is a little soft. It's not bad. But I wanted to go ahead and get this done today because Thanksgiving is tomorrow. And my husband has 4 days off and we're going to be busy running. I wanted to get this over with now. And she'll be fine. I think the leaf will continue to grow, and I don't think I'll see any issues with it. So, alright guys, I think I have talked about everything. I took her off my tripod so you guys could get a little bit better look at her beautiful leaves. This is one that's got a little bit of damage on it. I don't know if it was under too much light or... I know those plants just do that. But isn't that beautiful? This is my... Whoop, where'd it go? This is my favorite leaf right here. Look at all that beautiful speckling. Love that. So pretty. And then this is her newest leaf. And then the stems are unreal. It's just crazy how striped they are. So pretty. Alright guys, I am going to let you go and I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye. Peace.